Hey there folks, and welcome to this quick video. I'm going to be talking about Forza Motorsport. Now, it's weird, I'm doing, 3 back-to-back videos talk about video game racing or sim racing or somewhere that lieth in between, depending on how much of a purist and elitist you are. But, yeah, Forza. I haven't really played it that much since it came out, though there have been a raft of updates, and most notably they've gotten rid of some elements of the car progression system that did previously exist. But overall, people have been underwhelmed by it. I've seen some people describing it as a scam or words to that effect, which I personally quite disagree with the use of. But at the end of the day, it may not have been a properly elite sim in the way that people wanted it to be. It did sweep awards for the best racing game, which, yeah, I get why some people were completely confused by that. But let's be real about it for a moment. For most people, they're starting off in sim racing, even if they're somebody who's like a prolific iRacer now, or is a main in ACC or RF2. They probably started off with a Forza Motorsport title or a Gran Turismo title. I don't necessarily fall into that camp, but that's because my PS2 we got in 2003, and I didn't get an Xbox until the 360, so most of my early experience was on computer, with games such as Ford Racing 2001, or Rally Championship 2000, or F1 RS for 1996. But either way, what I've been saying there hasn't really gotten into the kind of crux of the problem. A lot of the people who criticise Forza are like, oh, but it doesn't have the same kind of in-car controls like traction control, everything like that. Oh, but the times set in these tracks is not, perfect compared to the real world. And I do understand that. I really get that case. And in terms of those people who are like those realist purists, I can understand that. But the reason why Forza and Gran Turismo always perform so well is because they're simply more accessible. They're on a console. You don't need a direct drive wheel. You don't even need a wheel to enjoy it. You can enjoy it on a gamepad quite easily. And whilst some people be like, oh, but you've got people like Black Goldsaw in Assetto Corsa Competizione who don't necessarily use a wheel to be competitive. Yes, but those go very few and far between, and you have to put in a lot of hours and a lot of skill to do that. If you look at the games that people play a lot of on Steam, games like, so for example, Counter-Strike, they're quite easy to pick up and play. Sure, they take up quite a bit of storage space, and now it's CS2, it is a bit more demanding on the computers, and yeah, and of course you're going to have people who sweat it out, you're going to have smurfs all the time. But if people could just pick it up and play it. It's why when you look at racing games, F1 is the most popular, and people are like, oh, that's not that realistic. But it's still the most popular because you can tend to pick it up and play it. You can save in the middle of a race, go away and come back. There's quite a large community on consoles for it, and it's got crossplay as well. And it's why, although WRC hasn't been as popular as, say, Dirt Rally 2 has been, WRC games have tended to be quite successful as well because they have that same element to them. So I think what I'm trying to say here is I understand people's concerns about Forza, but by being so exclusive of it, by labeling it things like a scam, you're driving people away from the arena that we love, and we need more people in this space. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you around. Bye for now.